Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll now go to 2 minutes as a wrap-up. And at this point, we will start with Catherine Deliberate. If you'd like to start.
Thank you. Once again, I want to thank my fellow candidates for sitting through this. It's not easy to present your views. I want to thank all of you for coming tonight. I am so encouraged to see so many people. I want to thank our host, Mr. Wilfred, and the panel for this experience. And Antoinette, you have do an amazing job with the timekeeping. So the question is, why should you vote for me on the 18th to the 24th of October? And I'll tell you why. In Ward 1, we have a councillor who's been on council for 16 years, and thank you for your service, Councillor Barros. But we need change, and we need fresh new ideas, and we need people, I would humbly say, that actually live in the ward permanently. I live in Oak Ridges. I've lived there for...
Excuse me.
I've lived there for over 22 years, and it is my home, and I feel like the neighbours of Oak Ridges is me. I'm not here to be a career politician. I'm here to be a public servant. I kept under the radar, serving people quietly, not putting my name in lights, because that's the kind of person I am. But I reached a point where I could no longer sit back and not do anything based on what I was seeing happening at council in this beautiful city of Richmond Hill that I've grown to love. I know many people in this city are frustrated with what is happening at City Council, and I believe that we should work as a team, irrespective of what our beliefs are. The end result is, how are we serving the people of Richmond Hill, and how would I serve the residents of Ward 1? It disappoints me that we have people who have grouped together to endorse certain candidates in certain ridings with current councillors and current appointed officials. It just takes me back to that feeling of the gangs getting together again. And I hope you vote for me so we can break up the gangs of Richmond Hill City Council.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Young.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to give me to this evening to present myself to you. And thank you for all the questions. And especially thank you for this coming election. Everybody have a voice to be vote for what you want to really want in the council. And I want to see for now, because it's the time for change. I want to talk about the trust and respect. And for the council you vote, and that is you put the trust down. So if I would be voted in, I will be honored to serve you. I will be the person to listen your voice, to put your interest first, to serve the Ward 1 people, also to serve the city of Richmond Hill. And also I plan to bring your voice to the city, to the region, to no matter what the issue you have. And I want to include in everybody, not the resident, you have your voice. Maybe the resident, you don't have voice. And some residents, their disability, some residents, they have their issue, they need the help. I also want to listen to them. And I'm the person I see, I do. I want to put my heart, and I always put my heart, my compassion in the things I do. So I want you to see that, and that is the reason I want to run councillor. Please vote for me in the coming election. And the online vote will be started 18 to 24. And if you select to be in the poll station to vote, remember vote from 22 to 24. Vote Wei Bo-cheng for your next councillor, Ward 1. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ms. Davidson.
In my mind, this is the most important election in Richmond Hill history. It is time for positive change, and I believe I am that positive change. We need residents, staff, and council to work together, and I believe that's only going to happen with a change in leadership, and I would like to be one of those leaders on council. I've shown my community what I mean with my volunteering and getting behind causes and helping other people write letters. And if you like what you see in Ward 1, Oak Ridges, you're going to get more of the same. I won't be influenced by special interest groups. My sole reason is to be there is the same reasons why I want a good councillor. I want our community to flourish. I will act professionally. I won't embarrass my residents. I'll never forget that I'm there for them and local business. I really want this job, and I challenge the voters to give me 4 years. You won't be disappointed. I really, really will represent Oak Ridges in the way residents want to be represented. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we can certainly thank Mr. Barrows as our, what I call it, cleanup batter here. And then I will have some instructions for you. Mr. Barrows.
Very good, thank you. Oak Ridges, wow. As I said earlier, the best ward in the city, bar none. I know at the council chambers, people are jealous. I've got it. It's all part of the city. The city is fantastic. So I said I would end with a few new ideas because I've been knocking on doors, I've been talking to people, and over the term, I've heard a lot of things. Waste management. We currently have an outdated system where we've got trucks driving with people hanging off the back, throwing it in the back. We have other municipalities that have moved ahead with a tote system where the lids are staying on it, the recycling's not blowing all over the city. In speaking with Miller Waste, our current contractor, but it would need to be bid to get the best possible price, they say at least a 20% drop in the prices because they've only got one person in a truck, not two, and we know labor is very important right now. Fire service amalgamation, we have talked about it for years, but councillors of York Region need to get really serious about this. There could be a better service for the residents at a better price. Better service at a better price. Only if we work together on amalgamating the fire service. The Oak Ridges Corridor Park is in Oak Ridges. It's 1,057 acres of parkland. It's owned by the province. I would like to begin a subcommittee of council to start looking at asking the province to transfer that with the appropriate funding to the city. I think we can manage the Oak Ridges Corridor Park a lot better than the province can. They're using the Toronto Regional Conservation Authority as their cleanup crew, and I get emails all the time that the garbage isn't being emptied and the parks in that area are dirty. Those are just 3 ideas I got to start with. I got all kinds if you want to talk to me later. Thank you so much. Vote Barrows.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I use the term cleanup batter because, like baseball, one of these candidates would like to hit a home run on Election Day on October the 24th. Usually we say people vote with their feet. Now you can vote with your feet and your fingers, I guess, online. But at the end of the day, if your neighbors are not here, spread the word. You've heard the candidates. When candidates come out and they cannot reach everyone, give them a call. Take their literature. Find out what they're about. Because at the end of the day, they have to represent you and this city. And having done it for 26 years, no term limits, by the way, but that was, I believe in, if you like it, you vote for it. If you don't vote for it. At the end of the day, it's up to you. You get, I will tell you this, often in municipal politics, 30% of the people vote, and after the election, 100% complaint.